All right, so today is January 24th, 2026. I am currently still working on my shift. I'm a few minutes away from clocking out. But yeah, I have to record these because I haven't recorded in a while. I'm in a few, like more than 18 hours than I should have. So, okay. I recorded the first audio and the second one, but I messed up on the audio again because I was connected to the earbuds, and so I fucked up the audio again. So I'm re-recording this one also. Essentially, what I was speaking on it was me not being comfortable with speaking in certain areas of my life yet, and working to get there soon, because it would be interesting. Interesting, I think that maybe speak on some life stories or experiences or events that I attended, but I'm not quite there yet. And I don't know. I'll never be ready until I do it. So, one of these next few videos, hopefully, I will just start speaking on, life experiences and things like that. I was also speaking on the meaning of this project to me, Project 365, Project 365, however you want to say it. Like, I never put this type of effort into something that I've done as a hobby, as a project, as a something that was done on the side, on the side of my daily obligations. I live with my parents. I go to school, college. I go to, I also got a job. And, being a student and a worker or an employee are the two main obligations in my life as of right now. You know what I mean? I live with my parents, so I don't really have to stress about bills yet. You know, I'm fortunate to live with them, and yeah, that's the state of my life right now. I never put this type of effort into nothing, and that wasn't required of me for something that was expected, and that would be exams, tests, deadlines, assignments, all that shit. But like whenever I didn't have something to hold on to or something to work on my free time, I just be focused on the wrong things. Maybe talk to some girls, and things never really working out. Cause I noticed whenever I start talking to some girl, and I take responsibility for being too, getting attached early. You know what I mean? Getting attached, and suddenly, somebody that you met a few weeks ago is that important to you. Like, and I gotta learn to relax. And I'm sure that this has to do with something that I have to, I'm yet to realize, not too sure why this happens, but it's common because it's a cycle I fell onto, and I've lived in for a good while. Because, you know what I mean? It ain't fun to, be on the other side when they leave. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, shit happens. People leave, and you can't really expect people to behave in the way that you would assume. It's not fair on them, and it's not fair on you. And people will do what they want to do. I've spoke on this, I'm pretty sure. Spoke on everything. but I'm sure I spoke on this. People will, um, what I say? People will do what they want to do, and that's that's their right. Like you have no say so in that. You have a say so in your reality if you decide to stay or you decide to leave. You know what I mean? And people will do you wrong or right, whether you allow, and that comes from you allowing it or not. And this project came in as a plan for me to focus on something else instead of being so focused on somebody. You know what I mean? Like, and I keep saying like, this is another thing I gotta fix. We'll get there. But being so attached to somebody, and I mean, I'm giving myself purpose in some way because I started this not too sure what it would be, and I'm still figuring it out, like still understanding it, still discovering shit, what I really want to focus on. But I am sure that this will improve me in some way, and I am sure that I will get somewhere, or by the end of the year I will see that, like, I'm glad I did this because it showed me X, Y, and Z or whatever. So I'm giving myself something to commit to, fully commit. Like this year, it's my shit. Like it's my shit. Like I ain't focusing on nothing. Like, it's me and me only. My shit. So I'm focusing on this project, focusing on my new job, focusing on college, cause I've been fucking slacking. So I'm focusing on that, trying to get my grades up. And you gotta work with what you got. Currently, I'm recording on the phone. Maybe next month I'll see if the microphone, if I can get that, so the audio will improve. And you just work from there, man. Because before I thought things would have to be perfect, right? Right off the bat. But you know what, man? If that was the case, then I wouldn't have started. And I have uploaded already 4 to 5 videos. It may not seem like a lot. It seems like a lot to me, if I'm honest. If I'm being honest, because never have I put that type of care into something that the result wasn't a guarantee. And what do I mean by this? Like, if you study for an exam for X amount of time and you know all the answers and you answer them right in the exam, you're guaranteed or you could be safely assume a grade. You could expect a grade out of the effort that you put in, assuming that you do it right. You know what I mean? But nothing is guaranteed with this project. I could just get 0 views for the whole year, or I could, reach some people that relate and understand what I'm trying to convey, and yeah, man, go from there. I'm not really too sure of the plan, but the plan is to improve me, and it's not out of anger or any type of negative feeling towards somebody. I'm not really too focused on that no more. Those type of things you have to learn to let them go, and yeah, it is what it is. People come and go, and you just gotta be okay and be able to make sure you're complete as a person, like you're not lacking, so you attach yourself to somebody or stuff like that. You're not lacking, so you seek out for somebody to complete you, because that's nobody's job but yours. Nobody is responsible for you but you. You know what I mean? Take care of yourself. Alright? If you're not taking care of yourself, then I don't know what, you know what I mean? Nobody, you gotta understand nobody has that responsibility over you or towards you. Nobody owes you nothing. You know what I mean? Maybe it will hurt your ego or your pride or your I don't know. It will hurt your ego, but listen, people owe you nothing, and you gotta be okay with that. People say things and they go back on their word or don't follow through or just ghost you or give you excuses and excuses that they wouldn't give to somebody else. There's nothing you could do but accept reality for what they did and choose to, you know what, that's fine. Because you ain't gotta accept the disrespect, alright? You gotta accept the reality though. Like, what they did was flawed or what you did was flawed. And if you already apologized or you got an apology, listen, things, that will not fix things, but it will show you that, like, you know what, where can you go from here? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just speaking my mind. Listen, you gotta be okay with focusing on yourself and working towards something. Strive towards something. Strive for something more. Alright? Just go from where you are, and there's no losing when striving for greatness. I said that before. Alright, so go out there and make shit happen. Maybe you get into something you're passionate about and work on that. You know what I mean? And when the right people come into your life, you know what I mean? Embrace them, accept them, right? But make sure you're complete as a person first. Don't leech on to somebody. Be whole. Like, don't be lacking. Don't lack. That comes from within. And you gotta work on yourself. And there's no clear path on how you should work on yourself, or step 1, step 2, step 3. Listen, it's a process. All right, everything is a process. All right, you can't rush things. Make sure you stay present, and yeah, shit, 13 minutes. I ain't never spoke this long. All right, so yeah, essentially that's it. I appreciate you for listening. Thank you once again. All right.
Locking down Bravo. Bravo is ours. We're losing Charlie. They're taking C. Lost C. Losing B.